But the main thing that I really want to do is just start vlogging, kind of show you guys what my life looks like here in New York, because so I'm at the nail salon. The place I went to in high school, I don't know what happened to them, but the last time I went, they took like 10 years to do it. Then they charged me like a bunch of money, like they just raised their prices. So I'm going to this place that Leanna recommended. The place that my mom goes, you have to make an appointment like 5 years in advance, and even then, sometimes they'll like cancel the appointments. But the thing is, they charge $25 for acrylic gel nails. Like, $25, and they do a pretty good job. If I see my mom while I'm recording, I'll show you her nails. So I'm here at this place, and there's a couple things I have to get done today, but the main thing that I really want to do is just start vlogging, kind of show you guys what my life looks like here in New York, because this is the beginning of my second week here, and I've been doing things but kind of like off camera since the pandemic. I haven't really talked about this, but I feel like the pandemic has killed my social skills. I have some social anxiety now. I feel like I'm always worried, and I'm always like looking over my shoulder. So with the world kind of opening back up, I really want to bring myself back into society and, you know, hold conversations with people that I don't know, and go shopping and look at people in their eyes. I don't know, just the past year I've literally been in my apartment talking to a camera, and I feel like it killed my social skills, like I already said. So I'm gonna go get my nails done. Today is also the semi-annual sale for Bath & Body Works, so I have to go, and it's the first day. And then I also brought this little tote bag, and it's filled with my laptop and my planner, and pretty much I want to make a new YouTube banner. So I don't know, just have, I cannot get this mask right. I'm gonna wear this one. I wanted to wear this because it matches my outfit. Also, outfit, long ass intro, I apologize. I was under the impression that it was going to be like 90+ degrees this entire time. I guess I just like forgot what rain is, and I didn't bring any outfits for this weather. So this is a shirt that I got from H&M, and it's actually a short set, and I put on these like, I'll try to show you better. If it stops raining, I'll get out and show you. These like leather pant things that Zara actually accidentally sent me 2 of. I am literally wearing sandals because I had no other choice. So like, I'm a mess, but it's fine. I'm gonna go into the nail salon now. My thumb fell off. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna get, but they only just opened, and then the Bath & Body Works opens at 11. It's currently like 10:10. So hopefully I can get in here and then get to Bath & Body Works, and I can be the first one there, and I can get all the good sales. All right, I'm done with the nails. It took like no time at all. I would say maybe like 30 minutes, if that. I just did white. If you don't know, it's my birthday week. By the time this goes up, my birthday will already have passed, and I will have turned 20 years old, which is, obviously it's exciting, but I think the other part of me is like, my 20s, like, when people are like, oh, your 20s, like I'm entering my 20s. With my birthday coming up, I have a photo shoot, which I do this like every year. It's just kind of the, what's that word? The scope of it, the level of it, the, just how big the photo shoot is, I feel like has changed as the years have gone on. Like last year, I did like a white sheet, and you know, it was cute, like it was a vibe. But this year, I got a whole studio set up. I'm getting my hair done. Actually, I just got my nails done. When I'm at the mall, I'm gonna go to Ulta and get some makeup. I bought like a gown. Like, I'm coming hard for these pictures. I have a whole video that's gonna be about these pictures, so like stay tuned for that. But right now I'm about to head to the mall. It's probably like 10 minutes away from where I got my nails done. I'm just in a little like shopping center. I was 100% expecting this mall to be moderately empty. It is tiny. There's not really any good stores here. Like, I don't know anyone who just comes here like, okay, well, I used to come here for fun. Basically, I feel like everyone's in work. Like, who's even here right now? But the parking lot is completely full. I have never seen it like this packed before. So if everyone's here for Bath & Body Works, I'm really glad I came this early. I could see Bath & Body Works from here. Also, it's the semi-annual sale, so that means everything is like really cheap. So hopefully I can get a lot of stuff. I saw that the candles are like $8, and those 3-wick candles are like my jam. I use those all the time. Oh look, there is a line. Not a long line, but definitely a line. All right, I've arrived. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna record in there because it's, you know, but that was extremely chaotic. And I apologize, this vlog has literally just been me running into stores and getting back in my car, but like my hands were so full the minute I walked in there. So pretty much it was, half these candles were like $12.50 or something like that, with like whatever the really good deal is. Look at my hand. I literally bruised it from carrying the bags. So they're all the way in the trunk. I couldn't even, I had to take 2 trips. I literally went into Bath & Body Works, came out, put it in the trunk, and then I ran back in and got a little bit of stuff from Ulta, which I'll show you in a second. But like, It was so hard. I'll show you guys all of that when I get home because it's way too chaotic to go back there and get it. But then from Ulta, I ended up getting 3 foundations because I have no clue what my skin tone is right now. I have not worn foundation in over a year, maybe in a year. So I think my normal color, like when I'm regular, is 220. I just get the matte poreless one and I think it really, like, it just makes me look good, okay? But I am a little tanned right now. So I also got a little bit of a darker one, which is 312 in golden. And I thought that might work. And then it was buy one get one free, or buy 2 get 1 free. So I also got 128 in warm nude. I feel like this one might be a little bit too light. I'm probably just gonna mix all of them or do none of them. I'll probably test it out on like Wednesday just so I don't waste time. And then I also got these wispies. I'm probably just gonna cut the front and just put the ends on, and I had to get glue. And then I also got concealer, and this is just the matching concealer that I use. It's another Fit Me concealer, and I get this one in 20. So it's like 12, 13 right now. I guess I'm gonna run to Barnes & Noble and I'll do all the work I'm gonna do. I'm kind of hungry though, and that kind of makes me want to go to Panera and get some Panera lunch and then do my work there. I also want to go to DSW though because I have like a $10 coupon for my birthday, so I want to spend that. All right, I guess that's the plan. Ooh, I have arrived. This is seriously the perfect weather for a Barnes & Noble trip. I switched into my tote so I can carry everything, and I actually have been to Barnes & Noble the last like 2 days in a row, so I'm probably not gonna go book shopping. But if I see like a new releases or I see them restocking, I will definitely be buying some stuff. But I'm gonna sit at Starbucks for now, and I'm gonna give you guys a book haul when I go home, so I guess this will be also a haul video. So I got a grande pink drink and pineapple syrup, and then I also got a chocolate chip cookie, and I have my laptop, headphones, I have my planner here, charger. There is actually a good amount of people here like doing work and stuff, so I don't want to be annoying and talking because everyone's like very quiet. But I'm gonna get to work. I'll probably be here for a couple hours.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
So I made this new banner for my channel on Canva, and I actually have a student membership which made it free for the year, which is amazing. But I'm gonna just continue paying once that membership is up. It really comes in clutch. And then it looks like this on my channel, so let me know if you guys like it. But the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Epidemic Sounds. I actually don't really know how to say it, I just think that's what it's called. Pretty much this is where I find all of my copyright free music. I have an account on it. I spoke about it in my last video, but it actually takes a while to find actual like good songs and ones that are like worth using. So I'm probably gonna sit here for the next like 30 minutes to an hour and just go through and pick out songs and download them and see which ones I like, because it saves so much time in the editing process, especially if I know which songs I want to use. So I'm just looking around now, but I thought perfect time to show you my outfit, or at least give you like a better view. Maybe right here is good. No, that still kind of sucks. One more time. There's my outfit. But alright, I'm just gonna look around. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy anything. I'm not really looking for anything specific. There is one book I want to read. I think it's called Beach Reads, or People We Meet on the Beach, something like that. People Meet on Vacation, but I can't find it. And last time I was here, which was yesterday, they told me it was on back order and that they were gonna have to restock it. So I was like, hey, maybe like Mondays they restock, but I don't know. I'm in the poetry aisle right now. I'm also a member, so I get 10% off on like all my purchases. So that's why I've been coming so often, especially with one like down the street from my house. I cannot help it. And I just love the vibes of bookstores. I'm definitely coming like way more often than I do.
Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
My next stop is DSW, and like I said, I literally just want to use my $10 off coupon, but it expires in July, so if they really don't have anything, it's not like a huge deal. But I figured since I'm right next to it, might as well go in. So we'll see. I'm not even necessarily like looking for anything. Maybe like a cute sandal would be good. I don't know. I'm gonna go into the clearance section though. And I wear a 7.5 if you were wondering. I don't know why you'd be wondering, but if you were. I'm already leaving. They did not have anything cute in there. The clearance literally sucked. And I had looked online before and they really didn't have much either. DSW used to be my jam. Like my mom and I used to come in here all the time and go shopping. And they literally had zero things. And the music they were playing I didn't really like, which obviously that's not a reason to leave the store. But I was like, the shoe sucks, the music sucks, and I'm gonna leave. Also, absolutely zero people were wearing face masks. And I actually have some 2 cents to say about this because really no one was wearing them in Barnes & Noble either. And when I was doing my work, I wasn't wearing one because I was like over in the corner alone. However, as soon as I started walking, you guys saw I put my mask on. So I guess it's just like I didn't realize that masks weren't like a thing anymore. My parents told us that coming home. They're like, you know, like no one really wears it. And I am vaccinated. I just don't feel comfortable wearing masks, at least for like the time being. I'm extremely thirsty. I don't even know whose this is. I'm assuming this is mine because like it's my car, but I don't remember bringing that in here, so whatever. I'm considering going to Old Navy because we're going to Aruba in like 3 weeks, and I have summer clothes, but I feel like I don't have like beach summer clothes. Like everything I brought to Hawaii, I ended up not even wearing it because it was cold in Hawaii. So I don't even know if I should. See, everyone walking out of DSW, no one has any bags because it literally sucked. They had nothing in there. And I'm like very upset about this because I always find good shoes in DSW. Like what is going on? Anyway, I feel like I don't really have enough clothes for Aruba. We're going for like 10 days too. We're going for a long time. But I did make this whole itinerary for our trip, and most of the days, either like the morning or afternoon, one part of it is dedicated to just like hanging out on the beach and like having a good time. And like don't get the wrong impression about this, but like the drinking and gambling age in Aruba is 18 and I will be 20 when we're there, so your girl is of age. I'm so excited and I'm so happy that I'm of age, and not just because I want to go to a bar and like get a drink and use my ID, but just for the fact that my entire family is old. Like my parents are over 21, obviously my brother is over 21, so whenever we go out, whenever we're in Disney, restaurants, whatever the case may be, everyone is either like getting a drink or doing something that you have to be of age for, and I can never participate. How cool would it be to go to the bar with my parents? I booked us a booze cruise. Like what? We are going on this boat and then you get free alcohol. Well, it's not free, we paid. I think it was like $33 a person. But we go on a boat and we go out at sunset and you can go in the water and there's like a rope swing. The whole point of me saying all of that was just to say I kind of need to go to Old Navy and look at their summer things. I saw that they have a bunch of stuff for like $8, but I know the rest of my family also needs to do some of that stuff, so maybe we'll just go this weekend as like a little family. So here's some of the books that I've gotten over the last 3 days, and I'm really excited to read all of these. I have so many unread books. Real quick story time before I get in. I know I've been doing so much talking, but I have so many books that I haven't read, and part of me is like, Maya, read all the books you have before you keep buying more. But my logic is that books never go bad, the story's never gonna change, they never like die or expire or whatever. So I literally have my entire life to read all of these books, and in my new apartment I plan to have an entire bookcase filled with books, so I really want to fill that up. I don't really want to have any like empty spaces, so I think I'm probably just going to spend the summer buying books, buying things that seem interesting to me, and then I'll use the school year to kind of go through them and read them. So quick little book haul. So this book I actually got today, The Authenticity Project by Claire Pooley, and on the back it just says that like someone leaves a notebook in this like New York City cafe, and then a bunch of people like write their stories in it. I got this book yesterday, The Midnight Library, and a YouTuber I watched recommended this book, as well as some people on TikTok. Based on what I've read, it's about this girl who is going through life and she has some regrets and all these things, and then she goes to this library, and basically like every book is like a different life she would have had if she had made a different choice, if that makes sense. And then the other day I went with my grandma and I got all of these. So the first one, I'm so excited for this. I was freaking out. I literally ran through Barnes & Noble to show my grandma this. Jo and Laurie, Little Women. It's a romantic retelling. I literally know nothing about it. I'm really excited to read this book. I also got One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it is probably my favorite book of all time. This is basically about a woman and a man. They're married, they fall in love, and then one of the men goes on vacation and he like goes missing or something. I don't really know. And then like he's gone for years, so she ends up falling in love with someone else. But then the guy who went missing comes back. So it's like a whole like gotta figure it out. So I thought that would be interesting. And again, I love the way she writes. And then I got 2 books by Lily King, Writers and Lovers. I just love the title, Writers and Lovers. I feel like that's like totally up my alley. And then I also just got the book Euphoria by Lily King. I don't know anything about these absolutely nothing. I didn't even read the back. I like that title, and then I heard that she was a good author, so I got Euphoria, and we're gonna figure it out, so we'll see. But these are all the books I got. I'm really excited to read these. I only brought home one book with me for this trip. I only brought home Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, and I'm about 100 pages into it. I really like the book, but I'm definitely reading it slower than I would have if I was in DC. And then for Bath & Body Works, I had 2 of these big bags, and then I had 2 of these smaller bags. I got doubles and like triples, or what's the 4 one? 4 of them, I don't know. I got a lot of copies of them because this is for my mom and I. This is like our yearly restock. So in the apartment, I light a candle every single night. I use these soaps in the kitchen and my bathroom, and then my mom lights candles every night. It was mainly all their summer scents that were on sale, which I guess that maybe these are all the ones from last year. I don't really know, but it was really all the summer scents that were on sale. I saw they had a Christmas one at one point, and it was 90% off for the Christmas scents. And I was like, I need this. And then by the time I went in there, I think someone had bought literally every single one of those candles, so I missed out on that. So this is all the summer stuff. I don't really care, I'll burn them in any season. I got doubles of the soaps as well. These were $3 I think, which they're originally $9, so that was a really good deal. So we did pineapple mango, coconut colada, strawberry kiwi, sunshine and lemons, boardwalk vanilla cone, and then fresh lemonade. So my mom and I'll probably just take one, she'll take one, or if there's a scent that she like really hates, we'll just like, you know, swap back and forth. For candles, I got 2 of the pink apple punch ones. I got like 4 black cherry merlot because that's our absolute favorite scent. I got 4 of these peach Bellini ones. I love peach Bellini scent. I think I got 5 or 6 of these, the summer boardwalk one. It just smells like vanilla. It's a very classic scent. It kind of reminds me of one of their Christmas scents, but I just got a bunch for myself. And then obviously whatever ones my mom wants to take, she'll take those. Strawberry pound cake, 2 of those. I got 2 of these watermelon lemonade ones. And then, oh, this smelled so good, the limoncello one. But that is all for our Bath & Body Works haul. If my mom goes again after work today, or if she goes any of these days, I'll let you know and I'll show you what else we got. But it was mainly just their summer scents on sale. Should I go online? They're doing this online too. Maybe I'll do an online order as well, because maybe they'll have the Christmas ones on there. I should have thought about that sooner. I don't know, okay.